Okay, welcome to this Google Plus Hangout. And what I'm doing is I'm basically going back over um, what we covered last week, last Wednesday, because silly me, I forgot to push start broadcast. So I know there was a lot of information covered. So what I wanted to do was go ahead and redo some of the key information that we covered on last week's Hangout. So here's the revised version in regards to some of the stuff that we covered. One of the things that we covered was, and I was going to share, was the little video loophole. Um, and one of those things that I need to show you is a way that you can actually take advantage of the loophole if you are going after and targeting local clients in your local market in regards to providing video as a marketing resource that they can use in order to um, in order to in order to actually take advantage of this. So here, so today what I'm going to do is basically go back over some of that information regards to that. I know one of the things that we covered, so I got to find these resources and stuff like that. But one of the loopholes is the fact that there's a market, right? And one of the things that we do here in the United States is, we go after the English version or the English speaking side of what we do in business. And I think a very important statistic and facts that you need to start looking at in regards to how the demographics in the local market and how things are changing. One of those things is the Latino population has had extreme, like, booming growth in this country over the last 5 to 10 years, and they just expect it to get to grow more and more and more and more and more. So that market is becoming more and more of a dominant demographic in regards to possible clients that you could actually target for your local business and for the service of local video marketing. So one of the things that I'm doing right now is just pulling up some information that I want you guys to be that I want to be able for you to reference. And of course, the references to all this information will be below this video. I will have links and stuff like that. This video will probably be unlisted, so that unless I send the link to you, you're not going to see this. And the reason is for that is because this is exclusively for my team, and it's not something that I'm just going to go out and just plast all over the marketplace. I feel if you're serious about your business and you know that there's things that you need to learn, you will make sure that you allot out time to make sure that you are getting the necessary information that you need to help your business grow. And I feel if you're not going to take the time out to learn what you need to learn in order to make your business more effective, then I really don't believe you're that serious anyway. So because I know, guys, and I'm just saying all this because I know that when I got started and when I moved into the direction that I moved in regards to providing this service, there were things that I had to learn. I mean, there was no way around it. So what I'm trying to do right now is I gotta find this particular example. Because one of the things that's a great teacher is, and I was taught this from a business mentor and coach of my own, that if you see somebody having success and it's working, you don't have to go and reinvent the wheel. Really, all you got to do is just look at what they're doing and apply the same things to your business. Because for those of you that are still new and still working on getting your name out, one of the first primary processes that you've got to get in place is building a portfolio, like building your an established like channel or reference point, where people can actually come see your work. So one of the things that I want to show you here is an example, and I'm going to definitely go into some what's the word? Yeah, I'm going to show you some different things and so forth like that. So the first thing we're gonna definitely deal with is one of the things that you definitely want to do when you're working to get a business listed is definitely find out what their service areas are, and you definitely want to be making sure that you're putting out video content for those locations. Okay, that's not the example that I want to use. Where's that? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Okay. Because one of the people that I go to, guys, in regards to stuff that I'm doing is, I have a mastermind that I attach myself to and so forth like that. Because I'm always learning. I'm not going to sit here and say that I've mastered this online, these ways of making money online. So I'm just like you. I'm a student to the game, and what I'm going to do is just kind of, because those of you might know that one technique that I taught you, which is like the service that particular company may provide, and then the zip code is one way to really establish yourself with linkings. So okay, so the first thing we're going to start with is let's go back to the Latino example. One of the things that you have to realize is that in the United States, the Latino population is about 53 million people in the United States. And the demographics, I mean, there's a heavy base, of course, Texas and then leading up into California and so forth. But it has, over the last 5 to 10 years, started to spread itself into the East Coast, down into Florida. And they just predict that population is going to grow and grow and grow. There's statistical data out there that show that by 2000, I think it's like 2035, right now, their accumulative spending, okay, what that population spends in the United States in 2010 was $1.2 trillion was spent by that population. And by 2035, they expect that to be up to $2.5 trillion in spending power. I hope those numbers get your attention, because 40% of that population is bilingual, meaning that they are fluent in Spanish and they are fluent in English. Is the fact that we're like me, I'm an English speaking person. So with me speaking English, then most of the time when I come on Google, I'm going to search everything in English. I'm not even going to think about searching things in Spanish or searching things in Russian or searching things in Filipino or searching things in Asian, the Asian cultural dialects that they use. But guys, that's how they actually do search for information online, is they actually do search that information in their native tongue, which may be Spanish for the Latinos. Then if you look at the other nationalities that are definitely growing in our country, in the United States, what I'm trying to express here, guys, is that there's opportunity here, and there are people out there that are just not taking advantage of this. So one of the examples in regards to this that I'm going to share with you, and this is somebody who's capitalized on this, and that example is this particular channel right here. And I'll have a link to this channel so you'll be able to use this as a reference point, so that way you'll be able to kind of see what he's doing, how he's done it, so forth like that. And as you can see here, what he's done, and we'll definitely go over to Google and show this, is he's attacked this market from a different perspective than most. And most people are not doing this. Most people are not targeting with the Spanish speaking way. So and as you can see here, 1, 2, 3, he's literally taking over the entire page for what he's been able to do. And the results that he was able to produce with this was he actually got 110 phone calls, and for this particular company, and the results were 66 appointments were made from using the process of using video marketing to gain top rankings inside of the local market. So if we go back over here to the example of his channel, another thing that I want to kind of point out to you that you may not be aware of is and this is, I'm telling you guys, it's great to come and check this out, because what he's also using here is he's actually using a Google Hangout to help him rank. And that's why I'm giving you this as a reference point to go and see what he's been doing, so that you can implement some of these strategies into, if you're still in the starting stage, building your portfolio to actually get a client. And then also too, once you get a client, here's a great reference point that you can use in regards to getting ideas for this particular strategy. So as you can see here, he's definitely got video content that you can check out. But one of the things that a lot of people don't realize is that, I know that if you go to an actual YouTube video, what you can't see is their tags, but I want to show you a process where you can actually do that. So if you come over here to like the blank space that's out here, and you just press the right side of your mouse, and then you'll see this box pop up. And the one that we're concerned with is this right here, View Page Source. Now what this actually does is, viewing page source, we can actually find the tags that he's using to get this video ranked. So if we press on our keyboard, on our laptop or your desktop or your keyboard, whatever, Control F, you'll see this box pop up. And then what you want to type in this box is keywords. What that will do is it will highlight in all of this code, right? Because this is the coding. This is what the search engines see, guys. They don't see the visual of it. They see all this coding. And what this does is it takes you right to the keywords, and you can do this with any video that you want. And it tells you exactly, it shows you their description title. It shows you the exact keywords that they're using. And a lot of times people say, go do keyword research. This is my keyword research. I find what's already ranking and then just mimic what they do. Okay. And all of these things are a central part. As you can see, He's labeled the channel targeting the particular city demographic that he wants to target, and then of course the particular service that this company provides. He's also targeted that too. And those are all part of it. The other thing that's really crucial to all of this is your subscribers. You want to make sure that you're building up subscribers. Now, one of the ways that you can do that, because the amount of subscribers you have to a channel helps in regards to content you're putting inside that channel rank. And what I found was a resource that you can use. It's called Subscriber Train. Okay, now this is not free. This is a paid service, but it's $7 a month. Okay, guys, I'm not too concerned about the fact if they're legit subscribers or anything like that. I just know from a ranking standpoint, this is something that I need to put in place. Now, of course, if they're targeted subscribers, that would be great. But you guys also, those of you who are inside Total Takeover, you have a tool that you could also use to help bring up the subscribers in regards to your channel. I'd rather just have it put on autopilot, so I don't have to spend time with that. So you come over here. It's a very simple process. Just log in and follow the process. I mean, this right here tells you how it works. Each time you log in and ride the train, the following will happen. You will be subscribed to the 5 most recent train passengers. You will be added to the train and displayed on a homepage. The next 5 people to ride the train will subscribe to your channel. That's it. So it's kind of this give and take, but it's a process that you can put in place that really help you get subscribers up very, very fast. And I can show you, let me switch accounts. Like this particular channel here is a client's channel. Okay. And let me take you to, the channel. Now, as you can see here, it's got 100. He's got 106 subscribers. In regards to this channel, I mean, there's ranking after ranking after ranking after ranking. I mean, I just did some of these this morning. And you know, this is another example that you could use, you know, to gain ideas from. So I'll just show you. And this was done earlier today. And as you can see, it's down here at the bottom of the page, and the process that I'm going to have to put in place to help drive this up the page is I'm going to have to start building backlinks and so forth to it like that. And that can be done by, you know, sharing it on different social media sites. If you have a blog, you can put it there. What I would encourage you to do is actually, if you're targeting a particular niche market, I would encourage you, because this does help with ranking and it's totally free, to use Google's blogging platform, which is blogger.com. So what you do is you come to Google and you just type in Blogger and just click on that, and it's a very, very, very simple process, guys, to do. You know, I'll definitely, you know, as you can see here, this is something that I use. You know,